You guys, I've missed you. Y'all, I've been traveling so much for work, so I've been doing some PI work. I guess I can't say very much. That's about it. So I've been doing some PI work out of state, which means I've been doing some surveillances. So surveillance meaning like watching bad guys do some stuff. Anyways, it's been really fun, but I've been out of town. I've been staying at hotels, and then like there's a lot going on there. So I'm sorry that I have not been here, but I'm here now. So hi everybody. I'm so glad you're here. I love seeing you guys. So we're going to do some makeup tonight as always, but so, oh, thank you so much. Hey, listen, we're not going to get political here. I try not to get political anywhere. So y'all just like, whatever your situation is, let's just whether you're happy or sad or whatever, just kind of keep it. Please, that's all I ask. It's just so polarizing, and this is a happy place. So anyways, yeah, so we're gonna do some makeup, but so Saint every year or every month this year. Hey guys, hi! Oh, I love when you guys say hi to me. It makes me feel so special. I'm 5'7.5". Okay, so financially control. Oh, Stacey, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Yeah, no politics. I love that so many people are like so passionate about it, but I don't want to go there. Hey, Nail Junkie 615. You guys, Nail Junkie did these nails for me, and are these not the Mackenziest nails ever? This is like 1, 2, 3. This is like 4 sets of nails that I put together. And so if you want like customized nails for your business, like for whatever you're doing, like literally get some. Aren't they so fun? She can do anything. So Nail Junkie 615. I need a fresh face. Yay, of course. You guys, I'm gonna freaking cry. You guys are so like, you make me so happy when I throw in the half. I just went from 220 to 164. Good for you. That is amazing. They'll stay on like 2 weeks, but I am always changing them because I'm her guinea pig. And so sometimes I'll buy sets, but other times she's like, hey, do you like these? And she'll send them to me. So I have the opportunity to kind of change out my nails all the time. So, and then I start mixing and matching them. So, but they'll stay on a good while. And I need more, like she'll send me some, like these ones were really cool. So I was like, I need like 7 whole sets of these in different colors. These ones were just like all willy-nilly ones she put together, like the different colors. And then these are chrome, I think they're called. Like that's like a green, that one's a yellow. And this one's like an ombre, like just really fun, right? So, I'm gonna start. Oh, really? So I went from, okay, so my high weight was 300 and I got down to 136 and now I'm at like 143. And that's pretty much where I stay. 143.6, 143.6, like everywhere. Thank you. I'm not wearing any lips right now, but you have a shoe to match each of those nails. Thank you. Someone tell my husband, because he doesn't know. There's a reason you have to have that many shoes, because you have to match your nails. So somebody tell him. Okay, so let's do some makeup. But so every month Saint has been releasing a color from the advent calendar from last year. So this month, the shade of the month or whatever is, I think I'm gaining all the weight. Shit, we losing it, she finding it. So this is called Frost. And this is the eyeshadow color that's this month's eyeshadow. And I really struggled. Like I even made a video today with this combo and I was like, oh, I don't like it. So I'm going to put on this combo real quick. And I need you guys to tell me, is it good? Is it bad? Or is it okay? So I want to hear your guys' take on it and kind of see what you think. So girl, if you did live in Tampa, we would hang out. I try to get together with like local people as often as I can. Like I don't have the schedule for it, but I try to, like, I like to like connect if I can. So there's only 4 cream eyeshadows. Most of them are powder, and I don't care for the creams very much unless I'm using it like specifically, like there's a blue one that's really pretty, but I only use it if I'm creating a blue look and want a blue base. So it kind of just, it kind of just depends, but I really prefer the powders, to be honest. Okay. So if you want this makeup, comment, match, or text me. And then I'm gonna put my number for free color match. Okay, so I'm going to pin this comment. You guys, if you want to get a color match or you want to just chat with me or you want to be like, you know, hey girl, I have questions. How do I make my face slimmer? Whatever. You guys, I am your girl. Like, I'm the customer service girl that you're going to be like, oh, she really does have good customer service and she cares. So I was showing earlier when I was grounded from Facebook, but then I got ungrounded. So this is, hold on. I wanted to show you when you text me, I have this program so I don't have to give out my personal number. It's this app that I use. So when you text me, it comes here. I click on your name, your phone number, whatever, and I respond. So when you text me, these are literally text conversations that I have with my people. So when you text me, y'all, I swear it's me. It's not a robot or some kind of artificial intelligence. Like, it's me. Okay, so my skin is so oily. I'm worried about investing in cream makeup. That's a great question. So when you, the reason that you want to actually use a hydrating makeup when you have oily skin is usually your oily skin is an indication that your skin is dry and thirsty. So if you use a hydrating makeup, there's no alcohol in it. Nothing's evaporating. It just melts into your skin and it's really, really light. So your skin doesn't need to produce as much oil because it's hydrated. So I recommend trying the cream makeup. There's a 30-day return policy, but I highly recommend trying it. A lot of my oily skin girls love the cream makeup because it'll kind of counteract the oiliness a lot of times. It's changed my oily skin. I'm telling you, it really does do that for a lot of people. Okay, so let's try the combo that I put on earlier, and I don't know what you guys are going to think about it, but let's try it just for shits and giggles. Okay, so I'm going to start with this color. This is called Basic, and this is like a cooler tone, like grayish brown. And I'm going to put this all over the lid. I'm going to do my makeup after this, but I want you guys to see if, I want you to see if you like this combo or if I hit the mark or if like it's drop dead, like it's not good. You know what I mean? I'm going to let y'all decide. So I use this color called Basic. So this is a cool tone, right? So I struggled trying to find, I'll rock like a blue or green eyeshadow all day long, but the average woman, that doesn't make her feel like confident, right? Like she doesn't, you know, the average woman won't wear those super bright colors. So I wanted to find a combo that someone could wear of eyeshadow that will kind of give them a pop without making them feel like a clown. Do you know what I mean? Lashify. Comment the word lashes if you want my discount link for my Lashify. Okay, so this is Basic. How does it hold up to sweat? The makeup, this cream makeup, it doesn't have any alcohol in it, so it's not like, it doesn't evaporate from your skin, leaving just the pigment. So there's nothing to, like, it's not gonna, the sweat, water, whatever. It's not waterproof. You're fine. It's not waterproof. It's fine. Yeah, and then the link for my lashes should go to your DM. What do you do for your perfect eyebrows? Nothing. I use the Benefit brow pencil, but there's nothing on them right now. They're just naturally perfect. I'm just kidding. Oh, I take that back. I lied. Last year I got the microblading or whatever. I'm not super crazy about the results, but it's like, you can see there's not very much, like there's just little bitty fill-ins or whatever. So I'm lying if I say I haven't done anything. I forgot about that. But I still have to like touch them up every day or whatever. Okay, so this color called Basic, kind of all over the lids to kind of create like a base, right? And then I want to use this Frost color first. So this is the shade of the month, the one that's only available for the month of November. So they're doing like one eyeshadow a month or whatever. I'm going to put this on the inner corner, like kind of under the crease, or kind of up to the crease a little bit. And I'm packing it on there. So I want it to be nice and like dense, right? So if I use the fluffy end, I get this. If you want to use the more dense end, the dense end of your brush is for like packing pigment. We keep interrupting your tutorial. That's okay because my my ACDC brain loves it. My ACDC. My ADHD loves it. Okay, so this is for packing on pigment. So you can kind of choose which one you use. So this is for if you want to put it in just one area. Okay, so see how I did it kind of two different ways? I didn't put on a primer just because most people don't. So I try to do makeup that like most people will do. Most women are not going to put on a primer each day. They're just not. Like women, we want fast, we want easy. Women don't put on a lot of primer. So I try to do things that the typical woman would do. No, they don't shave them. They just go in between, like in the sparse areas, and kind of like fill them in. Why are you so gorgeous? You're so sweet. Comment the word match here. Just comment the word match on the comments, and I have it set up to automatically send you my color match form, and then just fill in that form, and it'll come to me and it'll say, this person wants a color match, and then I'll text you, and then I'll send you the things. Okay. So basic and then frost. This is the color of the month. So this one's only available through November, I guess. Now I'm going to use butterscotch, so we're going from like cool to warm, right? So I'm putting this butterscotch color on the outer corner. This is where you guys have to tell me yes or no. Like, yeah, it's working out, or no, that's a dumpster fire. Because I'm not really sure. Because when I did it earlier, it looked kind of pretty. But it's kind of like, I don't know. I think it's really nice. And I think that you don't even have to wear anything that's like that frost teal color with it. Like, I just feel like this is one of those looks that you can kind of just wear all willy-nilly and not be crazy about like what, do you know what I mean? But I am a maniac, so I will match my eyeshadow to my outfit usually every day. It's fine. Okay, so this is like the warmer butterscotch color. Petite. Oh, so the compacts. So these are maybe not for fall, but I still think it could be a fall look, even going into winter, because that cool, like that really cool frosty shade. I don't know. That's where I'm stuck. Do we wear this for fall and winter, or is this like more of like a funsies, like, you know, color specific, like themey kind of look? The frost with a darker green. I tried it with the darker green and it looked blue. I didn't like it. That's what I wanted y'all for, to see what you thought. And then I thought maybe I could just like blend these colors together. So like the butterscotch kind of over the frost. I don't know, but I guess I just want to tell you, like, don't be afraid to explore with the colors. Like, have fun with it. If you're afraid of it, just like take a makeup wipe and remove it. It's fine. Ooh, cocoa's a good idea too. I like cocoa. Sorry. Green enough to be tall and yeah, okay. I like that. So cocoa is not this one. Cocoa is like a chocolatey brownish. It's giving fall. Okay. Hold on, that's Philly. Where's my cocoa? Where's my cocoa? Cocoa, you pretty baby. Okay, so this one's cocoa. Thank you so much. Ooh, purplish. Ooh, that would be really pretty to do like a purplish. You could even do like a mermaid look. Yeah, I get blonded every 6 or 8, whenever she tells me to come. You can use like your contour shade. When I color match you, the contour shade will usually complement your eyebrows. So if you wanted to use your contour shade to fill in your brows, most people can. Here's a little bit of cocoa on top of that butterscotch. I kind of go really lightly and then build it. So, but this is really, oh, that really does kind of enhance it a little bit, doesn't it? I like the cocoa. See, it's like a pretty chocolatey brown. I don't know, do whatever you want. Like, I'm not your mama. Like, do whatever you want, but don't be afraid to try the colors. Like, but that frost color, I really like the pop. Like, I think that really pretty pop is perfect. And then so if I order the colors to, oh, sorry, squirrel. So you order each color individually. So $16, $16, and you build it. And then whenever you add makeup to your cart, you'll start getting a credit for the palette. So it's really, really nice. Okay, so I don't want to try the gold. I do want to try Drift. Drift is a really pretty champagne-y. Tell me what you think about the Drift. It's like a champagne kind of. Yeah, I think so too. I think cocoa is a good choice. You guys are amazing at this. That's why I like ya. That's why I like ya. So now we have a little pop of shimmer I'll do my makeup and then I'll come back and put the inner corner there because then it'll pop even better. But anyways, I like that pop of that frost. Like, you can do a whole eye look with it or just add a small pop. And I probably should use the primer, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of pretty. Like I think there's so many different things you could do with this frost color. And then even if you use it with just like silver or whatever, yeah, I think that's really pretty. Okay, so let's leave that and we'll come back and I'll finish it off. This is the eyeshadow brush, by the way. Fluffy end, dense end. So more for like blending and fluffing the color on. This is more for like pressing color in one area. Okay, so let's come back to that to finish off the eyeshadow, which always looks better after you do your makeup. So like, I hate doing my eyeshadow first because it always looks like garbage. And then I put the makeup on and I'm like, oh, that looks so much better. Hi, Riley. It's so good to see you, sweet girl. Thank you for coming on and saying hi. Okay, so let's do some makeup. So I'm going to start with my contour and I'm going to use a detail brush. I love using this brush. And I kind of pick up my contour kind of on the edges of this brush, right? And I put this right here under my cheekbones. This makeup isn't like weird and cakey either. So if you're new to this and you're like, wait, that's a cream? Ew, that's gross. That's what I said too. It's fine. Just try it. Saint has a 30-day return policy. So if you don't like it or you're just like, this is hideous, you won't, but it's fine. Then you can just return it or whatever. Or just text me and be like, Mackenzie, I don't like this color or whatever. And then I'll help you get a new one. But I'm really good at the color match. Really good at color matching. So you can count on me to do that. Okay, so I am just using these edges of this detail brush to kind of contour the areas that I want to add a little bit more dimension to. So if you have a wider face, then you want to make it a little bit more slim, you want to bring these down just a little bit. And if you have a more narrow face, you want your face to look fuller, kind of bring them more horizontal. Does it rub off on your clothes? If you rub it hard enough, yeah, but it's not transfer proof, but it's not like it comes off no more than a regular makeup. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Stephanie. I tried the makeup and didn't like the feel of it. The fact that you felt it told me there was probably too much. And if you wear too much, you're probably wearing the wrong shade. So like if I color match you and you have to put on more makeup to get the look you're going for, then I've matched you to the wrong shade. And then you text me and say, girl, I don't like the feel of this. And I'm like, whoa, if you're feeling it at all, it's the wrong shade. And then I'll help you get the color switched out and I'll send you the right color and you can try it that way. So I recommend trying it again and let me know what you think. And like, let's work one-on-one because you shouldn't feel it literally at all. I don't typically use foundation because I love my freckles. I love that. If you're someone who has freckles and you don't want to cover them up or make them look chalky, use something like a really pretty bronzer and do a light dusting over. You can get a really pretty warmth and glow and dimension without covering anything. The bronzer is really sheer and really pretty. So, oh man, it would enhance your freckles so much and it wouldn't. I tell the fairest girls with the lightest color eyes and the most freckles to use this as like a foundation. It's not like liquid, so it's not like a foundation, but you dust it really lightly and it's really pretty. Okay, yes. Where do we put the other colors? So thank you, Riley. So both, if you take your makeup wipe and you wipe it, like it's going to come off just like any makeup, but it also doesn't, as long as your skincare is good, this makeup melts into your skin and moves with your skin. So like a traditional makeup, like a liquid foundation has alcohol in it. So it goes on your skin, it dries just like a paint, it evaporates, whatever. And then now you're left with the pigment, right? This doesn't do that. This will stay on your skin and move with your skin, but in a really light way. So it's not super heavy. And it's really, really pigmented. So you can see this, when I go to blend this with the appropriate brush, it's going to pick up any excess that's on my skin. So it doesn't like, you know what I mean? It's not weird and crazy. Sarah, it's good to see you. If you have blemishes, I have color correctors that I can help match you to, but I honestly tell people if you're trying to color correct, use the makeup by itself first and then see if you still need to color correct. That way you're not buying products that you don't need. Do you know what I mean? I went through I don't like the feel of it and it was because I was using too much. I found that warming up with my face. Yeah, it's typical for most people to use too much because we're so used to liquid foundation. So we're not used to something that's so light that you need very, very little of. We are a more is more community when it comes to makeup, right? So Yes, it doesn't have to cover your freckles at all, which is what I love about it. No, there's no discount code. I think I've never even seen a discount code, so I don't know why that's there. Oh, I use more bronzer in, well, I use a lot of bronzer no matter what time of year. But usually in the winter we start to get more pale, so that's when I really bust out the bronzer and use it to pretend that I have some skin that's nice and lives in the sun. Okay, so now I'm taking my main shade. So this is like my foundation color, and I'm just lightly kind of gonna deposit this in these areas where I want coverage, right? So this is kind of like my foundation. So if you're seeing this for the first time and you're like, whoa, like that shit looks crazy, like absolutely, totally not. Okay, so I did my contour first. This is my main shade. Okay, so this is foundation, or what you might know as foundation. At Saint, we call this the main highlight, because then we have the brightening highlight, which is the concealer, which goes in another area, and then our contour goes in another area. So the whole idea is that we're putting different colors where they go, creating dimension in one layer. Hey, Sheena, good to see you. So whenever I blend this cakey mess, all of this is going to be used to melt into my skin to create a really beautiful coverage. And the color doesn't look like it matches because cream makeup blends out much more sheer than a liquid. The opacity is different. So when you see this makeup online, you're like, yeah, no, that color's not right. And when I color match some people, they're like, you're a little bit high or drunk or whatever they think I am. Watch. So when I blend this in, so this is my contour shade that I applied here, my brightening, or my main like foundation shade. When you start to blend this in, it melts right into the skin really pretty. So you'll see that although you think I'm high on whatever, methamphetamine, I'm not, I promise. Look. This just kind of melts into your skin. It blends out really sheer, and my brush is picking up all the excess that's not melting in. So you don't have makeup sitting on your skin without like a home to go to. Like it all has a home to go to. It's all melting in really pretty, and it all melts together. So like that dark, scary contour, I always say blend up to Jesus, blend up to the Lord. Yeah, I did the frost here, and then I did butterscotch, but we didn't like it. And so someone recommended cocoa, and we liked the cocoa. So we like the cocoa, and then I used drift on the inner corners. Okay, so see how as I start to blend this, it doesn't look as crazy, and it all starts to kind of come together, right? So you have, I learned that lesson the hard way by buying a bronzer prior to being shade match. I'm about halfway through it and can't wait to finish it and start using Bella. Bella is beautiful. I really like the Bella bronzer a lot. She's my favorite. And so I'll do that one in a second, but I love the bronzer because it adds the warmth where the contour provides the cool. And so it gives a really, really beautiful dimension. Okay. So this is that main shade, that color that I called like a foundation or main highlight. And you just kind of dust that all over. If you use a fluffier brush to blend it, you'll get a much more sheer coverage. So we're talking different brushes, we're talking different styles, like whatever your preference is, I can teach you and like work with you one-on-one to figure out what you might need. So like when we're texting, when I color match you, I'm going to text you and we're going to, like, you might say like, hey, I want to get this kind of coverage. And I'll say, then you might want this kind of brush or whatever, but I can help you with that. Okay. So now I use my contour here, my main foundation or my main foundation, main highlight. I call it a main highlight. Now I'm going to use my same detail brush, which I'll show you how I get that clean. My main detail brush in the brightening highlight. So you might know this as concealer, and I put this right here. So this is my lightest color, and this is going to go here where I didn't put other makeup, right? So what I'm doing is I'm putting all the colors where they go in the different areas on the face. This is going to give us one layer of foundation, right? Ordered all 11 items. I'm going to need to watch some more. Please don't hesitate to text me too and be like, girl, I don't know what I'm doing. I swear to God, if you text me every morning, I will be answering you every morning. Like, so don't hesitate to text me at all. I love it so much. I love connecting with my customers. Okay. So see where I put the brightening shade. And then as I blend this into my skin, look at the dimension. So I have the bright here and then the main shade. So I'm getting coverage. I'm still getting like shadows and I'm getting all of this different dimension. That's where the youthfulness is going to come from, right? Because our faces are not flat, right? And so when we put on makeup, like one color of foundation all over our face, we're reversing this. Like instead of adding dimension, we're taking it away. And then you have to go in and add the dimension. So add the warmth and then add all these different colors on top of what you've already done, right? This way, we're kind of adding it all at one time. So I've added my highlight and contour all at one time in one layer, and it blends in really pretty all together. And then you have this really beautiful, like one layer of makeup, and it's not cakey. It's not weird. It's not going to settle in your lines and wrinkles. So even if you're older, this makeup won't do the thing where it gets you like the crazy, like the lines and the texture and all that stuff. It ain't going to do that to you. It's going to move with your skin. So it's really, really light and really, really pretty. So now when you use the contour, so I used my Scary Contour shade around the perimeter. Then I used the brightening highlight, my brightest color in this T-zone right here. You can kind of see there. And then my main shade kind of everywhere else. So it all kind of blends together, right? So now that's how we create dimension, light versus dark. Okay, so it's not like it's a science. You don't have to know it, whatever. The other way to create dimension is cool versus warm. So, oh, Lynn, you tried it? Oh my God, isn't the glow illuminator under your makeup so pretty? Oh my gosh, it is my favorite. Y'all, this glow illuminator, if you put this on your whole face under your makeup will glow over it, and it's so nice. See, that color isn't literal, it blends in, it's so pretty. Okay, so now let's do cool versus warm. So we're that cool contour, this shade right here, where it kind of creates that like cool gray ashy tone. Now we're going to use a bronzer, which this has greens and grays. This has oranges and reds and yellows. So cool, warm. You don't have to know that. Just get the color, try to put it where I tell you to put it. That's about it. Does it help to set with a powder? You can set your makeup with a powder. We have a setting powder, but you shouldn't need to. I like to in my T-zone just because it really sets the makeup. It gives it more of a mattified look right there. So I think it's really pretty, but it's really preference. But it's cream, but not like a wet, weird cream. Like it'll give you a glow without being like wet and weird. I don't know how else to describe it besides wet and weird, which is what I thought it was. Okay, so now let's add the bronzer, which is the warm tone. So we did the contour, which is the cooler, gray, ashy. Now we're going to use the warm. The warm goes on the high points of the face. So like the high points of the cheekbones, high points of the forehead, where my contour goes here to create that shadow. The bronzer kind of goes on the high point. So like if the sun is above you and it's landing on your face, it's landing on the high points like a shelf that's like catching the sunlight. Is Saint waterproof? No. I mean, I always recommend a setting spray too, but it's like there's no alcohol in it. So there's nothing that's dry that the water can wipe away. The water just like kind of moves on top of it. Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing with sweat. You can go have a full ass workout with your makeup. It's fine. I do it all the time. It's fine. You'll be fine. Okay. So do you see how the bronzer is on the high points of my cheek and the contour is like in that hollow and the bronzer is sitting on top, and then same thing on top here. If you know Scuba Steve, then you know when you put your goggles on to go scuba diving, it's bright in here. And then where you suction your goggles to your face, that's where the bronzer goes. Outside of that suction is where the contour goes. And then your main highlight, like your main foundation shade, goes everywhere else. Okay, so when you're looking at this and you're like, holy shit, that's a lot. That's really dark. I'm scared of that. This is where you kind of have to learn a little bit about, like, allow yourself to learn a little bit about this makeup. It's not cakey and weird and heavy. So this heavy bronzer, when you lightly tap it on your skin like this, it starts to melt. And these brushes, because of the density and the volume of the bristles, will pick up the excess. So you don't have to worry about it like the first thought is to go, oh, get it off. We're so scared of it, right? That's our very first thought. But if you just allow your makeup to kind of melt into your skin, like push it in, and I'm using the bristles really lightly, not like a psychomaniac swirling, like we're not making Nesquik, right? We don't want the colors to mix together to make Nesquik. We want them to sit right where they are. Scuba Steve, I'm telling you, Scuba Steve is legit. That is a legit way to apply your makeup. and I think everybody should try it. Okay, so this is the bronzer. So I'm pressing it in with my dense bristles here. This is the blush and bronzer brush, right? So I just applied with my finger, just tap the dot with my finger. And then I kind of come across my nose a little bit. Now I'm going to use this fluffier side to kind of blend it and get a little bit more sheer. So if you dust your makeup kind of like it's a powder, you will get pretty much a flawless finish. Like, it'll help you to not use too much, and it'll give you exactly like the coverage you need and the finish you want. And it's really, really beautiful. So that dark, scary bronzer, you just you press into your skin, kind of buff it out with a fluffy brush. If you have a smaller face, use a smaller fluffy brush. But the Saint brushes were made for this makeup. And so you'll notice that it like picks up any excess, and it just kind of allows your makeup to sit really, really beautifully on the skin. Okay. So this is the 12 palette, by the way. So if you're like, what size is that? The 12 palette holds 12 of these sizes, and then like 2 of these equal 1. So 12, and then do the math, and you know what I mean? Okay, so now I've used my contour, my concealer, my foundation, my bronzer. Illuminators are really pretty. I do that at the end. So now I'm going to add some blush, right? So now I've added dimension, my cool versus warm. So my light versus dark. So my concealer versus like my contour. Now I did the bronzer, which is like the cool versus the warm. So the cool contour versus the warm bronzer. It's all adding dimension. You don't have to add every color. Like, I'm not your mama. Nobody's gonna do whatever you want. Like, you know what I mean? Build your palette however you want. But these, I just like to show different things that you can use to just kind of create more dimension. Some people skip the contour altogether and just use bronzer. Like, do whatever makes you feel the most beautiful. No one can tell you what to do. Like, you decide what's beautiful, right? So, but anyways, if you, like, when I color match you, I'll match you to all these shades and, you know, tell you which ones would look great on you. At the end of the day, I'm literally nobody. I'm just here to tell you what colors, based on what I know about this makeup. You build your own palette. You choose what size and color palette you want. You choose the brushes. It's really, really fun. It's like, do you remember growing up? Like, did you have the Barbie like video game on the computer where it would go boop, boop, and you chose like Barbie's outfit? Like, you remember on Clueless and she looks at her outfits and it looked like that? It's fine. Which eye color is best with... Oh, so if you're looking for an eyeshadow for different... send me a text and I can send you like my favorite colors for different eye color. My favorite eyeshadow shades for different eye colors. But really, people are going to gravitate to a neutral most of the time. So I like to tell you that, like, if you have green eyes, like I have green eyes, right? Color, like the opposite of on the color wheel from green is red. And so anything with like reddish and orange is going to really help make that pop. If you have like really light blue eyes, and you're going to want like silvers and light blues and things like that, but also orange. So I feel like it's just a matter of like your preference, but I can help you figure out what colors. Like if you're like, I want like a quad of colors that might be like an everyday combo, I can help you. Just text me and just say, hey girl, I have blue eyes. What colors do you think I should get? Or whatever. And don't be afraid to explore. And don't be afraid to wear colors that don't complement your eyes. Because if it makes you feel pretty, then nobody cares if it complements them or not. Because if you feel ugly, but it complements your eye color, then you're going to hold your head like this. But if it doesn't complement your eyeshadow and your eye color, and you like it, your confidence walks into a room before your makeup does. You know what I mean? So, okay. These lip and cheek colors. This one is called Nude. I really like this color. It's like a mauvey kind of nude color. And I put that on the backs of my cheekbones. Really, really beautiful. And I love how bold these colors are. And it'll give the pop of color, as opposed to like you have the contour, which is like brown. And then you have bronzer, which is brown. And then you add this really pretty pop of like a feminine, like pink or mauve or, you know, purple or orange or red, like whatever colors you love. And just add that to your cheeks. And you don't use very much, very, very little. And then you can use whatever other colors you want for your lips. You can use the same color. Really, really cool. Don't be afraid of the colors. I want to show you. This one is really dark. This one's called Royal. And a lot of people are really scared of these colors because they look dark. But I have to show you. I like to use Royal and then Sunshine State. So these two together. And it's gorgeous, darling. See how pretty that is? And it's more like a stain. Like it's not super heavy. It's just really pretty. It's just pretty enough to just be like, Chef's Kiss. And it's not heavy and like, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Sometimes I can't find the words, but you know. Okay. Illuminators. So this is rose gold. She's one of my favorites. These illuminators will just add a little bit of pop. You don't have to use them. I love them because I think they're great. And it's just a nice way to kind of add, like, it just kind of catches the light just a little bit. Oh, thank you for listening to my podcast. I love you so much. Yeah, I match a lot of people to Royal and they're like, get the freaking Royal and the black cherry too. Just do what I tell you to do. Trust me. I don't sell this much makeup for no reason. I know what I'm doing. I didn't sit on surveillance all those years learning makeup for nothing. I never wear makeup, never learned, and now it's daunting. But sometimes I want to look like myself, just slightly made up version. Did you guys have a... Oh, well, Naomi, I love that you said that because so many women say that. So if you're like, that palette is really big. I just want like a little foundation, concealer, contour, blush. Literally, it's just a baby. Like, it's just a baby palette. It's just a baby palette. Mija, Havana, Peppa, and Goldeneye. I screenshotted that because I want to do that. That sounds amazing. Yeah, and when I color match you guys, I don't get ghosted more than when I send someone a color match and then they're just like, yeah, no, and they don't talk to me. And so I have great customer service, so I always follow up and I'm like, hey, I didn't, like, you kind of ghosted me, like, you okay? And they're usually like, yeah, the colors you match me to are just really dark. And I'm like, please sit down. I got you, I promise. And then they'll try the colors and like, okay, like you've convinced me. And so then they try it and they're like, I was wrong. You were right. I know at least one of y'all's in here that's like, yeah, I was that asshole. I told her she was wrong, but she was right. Like, so every day someone tells me, yeah, you were pretty spot on. I was like, I know. Okay. So really beautiful makeup. And if you start with this, no matter what size, like palette you want, just comment the word match and I'll send you your shades and I'll send you like my favorite brushes and things that I recommend, whatever, like eyeshadows and lip and cheek colors based on your eye color and based on your skin color and your skin tone, all this stuff, right? So yeah, I ghosted. I'm telling you, I get ghosted. Like, I've never had a complex until I started selling makeup and I was like, oh, people are ghosting me. And then they like finally are like, fine. And then they listen to me and they're like, gosh, I'm a cotton-headed Nitty Muggins. When I color match you, I will send you like literally, it's like $300 worth of stuff, right? Like my favorite brushes and whatever. You just buy what you want. Saint doesn't require you to make any minimum purchases. Like you build a palette based on what you want. So if you're like, I just want these 3 colors, done. Like that, you know what I mean? You do whatever you want. You build a palette. And whenever each big shade like this that you add to your palette, get the palette names are like 4, 8, 12, 18, 27. That's how big you'll get. So like this one holds 12 colors. So if you have 12 colors in your palette, get this 12. But a lot of people will tell you, like, get a bigger palette because you will become someone who's like, oh, especially if you watch me, I will show you how easy everything is and you'll be wanting to try all the colors. Like, they will be so much less intimidating because I know what it's like to watch people online and be like, that looks like something easy. And then it's not easy. I was like, I'm going to be the girl who actually makes it easy for the women who are like, that's not easy. And I'm going to be everybody's hero. And so that's my goal. And this is the 27 palette. See, it holds 27 of these bad boys. So favorite lip and cheek colors, 2 different foundations, like my eyeshadow, setting powder, all my favorites, whatever. So you'll start building little by little. And so it's not, Saint isn't an MLM anymore. Like, they never had like minimum purchase requirements, but it's just affiliate marketing. It's like, no one's going to ask you to join their team, whatever. Like, you just text me and say, hey girl, I got a bonus on my paycheck, whatever. I want some more lip and cheek colors. Like, what do you recommend? And then we can talk about like, what do you like? And I can show you swatches and we can text, but literally text me. It is me. It's not a robot like everyone thinks. Where do you find Royal and Black Cherry? Those are called, gloss. It's called a gloss color. So see how this one is like glossy and that one is a matte. So there's 2 categories, glossy and matte. So the Black Cherry and the Royal are going to be under the gloss category. So when you go to lip and cheek shade, go to the button that says gloss. Yes, if with the changing seasons, you guys, I always have multiple shades in my palette for when I'm like, I do my self tanner, but like today I haven't done my self tanner. So I'm using like the lighter color. So you can totally have multiple shades in your palette. All you have to do is text me and say, hey girl, my makeup is looking a little dark. I think I'm getting more pale for winter. What color should I start using? And we can, it's literally just having a conversation together, and I can help you. So I know that when you buy stuff online, like a lot of times it's like a transaction. Like it's like you go online and you just do your best. Let me help you do your best. Like, I got you. I can't have y'all running around here all willy-nilly looking crazy because it's bad for business. So can y'all please just like text me and be like, girl, help me not look crazy. And I will help you not look crazy because I can't have y'all looking crazy because I can't. I have OCD, and when y'all are looking crazy, I can't. So we're gonna need y'all to talk to me. Let me be your makeup bestie. Got my first order last week. I'm having so much fun. The color match is perfect. Yay! That makes me so happy. What self tanner? I use Pasty Girl, and I have a link. Hold on. There's the word pasty. Comment the word pasty, Pasty, and it'll send you my discount link for my Pasty Girl. I get a lot of requests for like collaborations and stuff like, hey, do you want to promote our product and we'll send you some free stuff and you can give whatever. I delete most of those. Pasty Girl was one. The owner's name is Courtney, and she created this formula, and she's like, hey, you have a big following and I'm trying to get my business off the ground. Will you try this? And I'm like, here we go. And so I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I like self tanner, and I tried it and I was like, okay, wait. So then I went to Ulta and I bought literally every single product on the shelf that was self tanner. I have receipts. At Ulta, I have the email receipt of all the product. I bought every single one, tried every single one. And hers was the one I kept. And I was like, I will promote for her. I could, on my LTK, I can promote for Ulta too and earn a commission. Hers is the one that I chose. And I think it's cool that it's a small business. She's doing this thing on her own, which I think is really cool. But hers lasts the longest, has no smell, no orange. It's very like, is it a violet base or something? But it's really, really pretty without being like orangey. It lasts a long time. It wears evenly. And I really, really like it. And no smell. So get the Pasty Girl. Just comment the word pasty and it'll send you the link. Does the lip color wear off quickly? Yes. So Saint's lip and cheek colors. So these colors, they're not long wear. Because the founder had to choose between long wear versus clean ingredients. So she kept the clean ingredients. There's only 11 ingredients in these products. But I always show I keep a little lippy palette in my purse for touch-ups. And it's like, you can just like touch it up. But I did find that Saint's new primer spray, the Plush Prep Mist, if you spray this on your face or even on your lips too, before you do the lippy, obviously like let it dry and do your lippy, it'll stay much longer. So I kind of like that. Even the glosses stayed a little bit longer. So I thought that was really cool. Pasty works amazing, not orange. I used because you recommended it. Yay! Thank you. Pasty Girl is really good. I like the Pasty Girl more than the B tan. I was using B tan for a long time, like the B.tan, whatever. I was using B tan. I've used like literally all of them, and Pasty Girls is my favorite. It always looks so pretty. I ordered the eyeshadows and one of them was smaller. So they used the pans that the eyeshadows come in like this. They switched manufacturers. And so some of them are taller than others, but they're still the exact same amount of product. And they're not perfectly square. They're actually rectangle. So like if you find that it doesn't fit, just like turn it. It's like 2 millimeters like shorter or something. It's really weird, right? Yay! You got my color match. I like it. The one thing that I hate about my color match program, I use a program because I need to be able to just hit the button and then I have it compiled into this email and send it to you. And then sometimes like when I do a color match, sometimes it might take like an hour for you to get it. Sometimes it's 5 minutes. So, but usually it's like all my color matches are cleared out by the time I go to bed. So you will always get your color match real fast. Girl, my husband or my best friend or my mama or somebody will do my back. But I'm like this with the self tanner mitt, and then there's like a square like this on my back, and I'm like, babe, And then he has to come and like fill it in. But they have like those things too, like the sploogey. Oh, Mackenzie Jean, did you say sploogey? What's it called? The thing on a stick, the glove, the mitt, the tanning mitt on. Oh, sorry, y'all. The tanning mitt thing on a stick, and you can just like do that. But I find that it's not as even, so I just make somebody else do it. Y'all don't judge me for my words, okay? I am a 40-year-old, 13-year-old boy. Yeah, so moving on. Okay, so I have not heard, they don't tell me jack crap. I've not heard nothing about Black Friday or about holiday deals or nothing, but I know they're coming because Saint does not F around when it comes to holiday sales. So I'm really excited. And they haven't had very many sales this year. So I'm really thinking it's going to be good. Yes, the Frost eyeshadow is only available through November, but I think it's really pretty and I think it's promising. And if you guys do more looks with it, I want you to show me because I want some ideas too. And we can share them with the class. If you're not in my beauty group on Facebook, it's called Freedom in Beauty VIP. Go in that beauty group because there's so many women constantly looking for like tips and tricks and different skin types and, you know, advice for, oh, if you have oily skin, what's your experience and whatever. And so you can connect with them. But they had the advent calendar out by this time last year. Did they really? I know that one of the palettes, hold on. This is one of the holiday releases. So this will be released. I'm imagining a Black Friday situation, but this is the raised gold palette. So they'll have these in all the different sizes, but I think it's really pretty and festive. I think that's nice. Very, very beautiful green. We had a over the rainbow, like Wizard of Oz theme reunion this year. And so they gave me this like, because I presented a makeup look, and so I was able to get my hands on one, which I'm so excited for. Oh, and who has tried the hair products? I love the Saint hair stuff. It's really good. I'm not a gimmicky girl, and I don't know shit about hair. It's crap. I don't know crap about hair stuff, but Saint stuff is really good. I really do like it. It's like a conditioning cream, and like it's a cloud cleansing cream, but it's like a shampoo and conditioner in one. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I really like it, and I'm not someone who knows much about hair, so I don't know what the magical whatever is for hair. I'm not a hair guru, but I can just tell you my experience that I like it. And then the hair oil is really pretty, and they smell really nice too. This is hair gloss, and you just like I put this on the ends of my. Oh man, it's so good. I don't. It's really good. I like that better than the Monat. What's it called? Modern Nature. So Monat. Is that what's called? Monat. Anyways, I like it a lot, and it's very, very, it's been great. I have long extensions too, and it's been great. It hasn't been heavy or weird, so I really like the hair stuff. Okay, who wanted to see purple eyeshadow with this Frost color? Because let's play. I'm not afraid of the colors. Okay, so we're gonna try. Let's do As If on one eye. So this is As If. This is the purpliest purple that Saint has. So that's purple, and it's a shimmer. Let's add a little purple. I'm just picking a little bit up at a time. So we're just going to add really lightly. Let's do the purple and see what we think. Oh, we need more. Okay. The purpliest purple with the frost. Ladies of New York. Frost. Have you always used Saint? I've used Saint since the day I discovered it. Well, and then it came to me in the mail, and then that day. So 3 years, I guess. Okay. You can see where I had my eyeshadow before and then wiped it off to do a new look. It looks like a dumpster fire, but it's fine. Okay, so this is the purple. We're going nuts. Let's add the purple. Okay. Little by little. I should have wiped this off and started over, but we're just seeing the colors together, so it's fine. I always start like way too light because I'm always afraid it's going to come out like... Yeah, I'm using the smaller end of the eyeshadow brush. I really should have used like the blur brush or the bright brush. But anyways, I just wanted to put these colors together. Real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, the purple with the frost isn't very bad. I think that's nice. Oh yeah, it's very like almost kind of mermaidy a little bit. That would be pretty with like a. Oh, that fall out. Y'all, I'm a disaster. I should have just watched this on my hand. It's fine. Hey Maggie, it's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I think the purple and the frost look cute together. I really like that a lot. I like, this is what I do to like play with eyeshadow looks, is I just like put some BS together and like see what happens. It's really a shit show. I put on primer earlier today and then I didn't for this look, and it's kind of wild. But anyways, I think the purple and the teal really go together. So I like it. This can't, it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I think the frost with the butterscotch and the cocoa looked really pretty, but I totally think we could do the purple too. I wonder if I should probably create a look I could do like a mermaid look. That would be really pretty. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a mermaid look with those colors. I think it'd be really nice. Very demure, very mermaid. As a former 911 operator, your stories crack me up. Oh, Callie, I bet you got some stories of your own. After you get all glammed up online, what do you do afterwards? Wash it off, go on surveillance, sleep in it? Yes. No, so I usually go wash it off. But this is an opportunity to really like play with it and, just kind of, I can't tell you how many times I've been like, okay, like I'm done working for the night, like time to go wash it off. And I'm like, I don't want to take it off. But I have fun, like kind of, I don't know, just playing with all the things. I don't know where it is. Hold on. Stand by a moment. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I wanted these. Hold on. My office is so organized and I don't know where anything is. Here we go. I'm just going to open a new one because I don't know where my open one is. Okay. These, if you are struggling with makeup removers, I know the feeling. I use the Peach and Lily Ginger Melt. And you get it at Ulta, and you just, on dry hands, you just like squirt it onto your hands and like just rub it all over, and it just like dissolves the makeup. But it's not oily. I hate oily stuff. Like, it's not oily at all. But another thing you can do, this is like my lazy girl method of removing your makeup, is taking one of these Saint Refresh wipes. So they come like this. This is, did you mean that you get too tired to wash your face at nighttime? Yes. Well, like, I don't. Like, I'm a soap and water girl 100% of the time. Unless you're, like, drunk or lazy, or the baby has fallen asleep on you, or you've accidentally, like, laid in bed too long and you don't feel like getting up to go wash your face. Keep these by your bed. This is what I do when those nights happen. You just keep these by your bed. And it's better than nothing. But these, the Clinique Makeup Remover Balm is good. I like that stuff, too. Or even just plain coconut oil. You go to your grocery store and just buy the big tub of coconut oil. But then it's like, then you gotta, like, there's a process. It's a whole big thing. Yeah, micellar water is great. I think micellar water isn't as good, but it does a good job. I use it on my eyelids. But these Saint Remover wipes will remove the makeup, but they also have the skincare in them. So I kind of call this the lazy girl makeup remover routine. It kind of takes off everything. I've slept in this makeup before. It did not make me break out. Girl, that's good. When you sleep in your makeup, like, it's not good for your skin at all. Like, they like, because you think about it, like, all the bacteria and stuff. Just try to cleanse your face. Like, nothing beats soap and water, in my opinion. But these refresh wipes, the Saint Refresh wipes, will pretty much take everything off. And I usually end up using two, but. Oh, that's smart too. Yeah. But this is great to keep by your bed with the Saint cream. So you have the refresh wipes and the cream. So at least you've cleansed off your makeup. It has the cleanser in it, and then moisturize, like hydrate your skin. And so I think keeping these and the Saint cream next to your bed is like, if you're someone who just, I mean, stuff happens, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you come home late, or you've worked a long shift, or like I said, the baby has fallen asleep on you and you don't want to get up, or sometimes you're just like, I'm exhausted, I'm not getting up. At least just reach over, grab a wipe instead of going to the bathroom, and then you got to wait for the water to get hot, which my water takes like 100 years to get hot. And then you have to like, you know, then you got to get the soap, and then you got to get the washcloth. It's a whole big thing. And don't nobody got time for that sometimes. Just saying. So the micellar water is great also. I use this on my lashes because it doesn't affect like the adhesive, like the lash adhesive. And I just kind of use this along my lash line. And this will take off waterproof eyeliner too. And I just kind of use it under here for all that mascara and gunk and whatever. And then I use, the reason I like the black Q-tips is because it doesn't leave like any of the white fuzzies on your lashes. I don't have time for those little fuzzies. And then you're just gonna, see, this is really great for cleaning right along your lashes. Take the day off. I really do like that stuff. I had a reaction to it. Like I used it for a long time. I think I got it in like a BoxyCharm box or something. And I used it for a really long time. And then I broke out and I went to my dermatologist and I'm like, why am I breaking out so bad? And they're like, it's the makeup remover. They kind of narrowed it down. And then I started using coconut oil and then my skin was fine. And I was like, why do I have these? And then I started finding more stuff. But so Saint's skincare, like I'm not crazy about Saint's cleanser, like the spray cleanser. It was just too gentle for me. But with the refresh wipes, it has the skincare in it, but it also removes the makeup. And I'm someone who, I can't just like use my fingers to like scrub and like rinse it. Like I need like a cloth or like something. And that's what I love about the refresh wipes, is that they, like, you can feel it physically touching your face and bringing the makeup off. And it's the skincare, Saint skincare is milk based. So think like hydration, lactic acid, anti-aging, like it'll help texture and luminosity and all those things. So if you are looking for like a new makeup remover or a cleanser, try Saints and see what you think. It does, but also I feel like I think a lot of skincare is a lot of steps, but I mean, you gotta, it's worth it. You know what I mean? First of all, it's self-care. Take the 5 to 10 minutes to take care of yourself, which means taking care of your skin. And if you guys go back on my videos about 2 years, you'll be like, whoa, my skin was bad. Discoloration and dull and just, it was gross. And I didn't realize it. And I was just like, for 40 years, I just went out in the sun and I was like, tan me Jesus, like just tan me Jesus, like whatever, no SPF. Now I use the SPF. I do the skincare every night. I do the hyaluronic acid. I do the serums. I do the hydration. And my skin has improved so much. And I feel much more like, I feel like I look a little younger. My skin feels more youthful and lighter. And I say, try to get yourself in the habit of doing your skincare. If anything, just to say, I'm taking 5 minutes to myself and do your skincare. Like that's the best way to get your self-care. And you can say your prayers during that time, meditate, like, do you know what I mean? Like you can really take the time to just do all of those things while you're doing your skincare. So like pray, meditate, whatever, that's what I do, and just kind of focus on me. Yes, it is. It's nice and relaxing, right? Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Milk based. Does that mean the texture is milky? No, it's milk based. So milk is like the lactic acid in milk is great for your skin. So yeah, there's milk products in it. Yeah, the same thing happened to me with the Cinema Secrets. That's why with the Saint Brush Cleansing Spray, I was grateful for it because the Cinema Secrets did the same thing to me. It was great for a while and then it wasn't. But yeah, the skincare, totally milk. There is milk. Milk is an ingredient in the skincare. Lactic acid, anti-aging, and it helps with texture and luminosity. I'm telling you. So then after, what I do is now, like I usually use soap and water. I like the Benefit Pore Clearing Cleanser. So I let it suds up, I wash it, and then I use the makeup erasers to kind of like, wash it all off. And then, that's when I come in with my hydration. So like hyaluronic acid, and I use the Saint cream. That's what I use at nighttime. And in the morning, I cleanse my face also, because not that you've done anything to get dirty, but like your sheets notice bacteria, or your sheets hold bacteria, your pillowcases and all that. So you want to wash twice a day. So you wash everything off from the night, and then you do your serum and your hyaluronic acid, and then you do your moisturizer. Give your skin like the drink, like let your skin drink. You know what I mean? And I've noticed a big difference. 2 years. Oh my God. Thank you, Kathy. I've really been working on my skin a lot. Just taking, like, first of all, we don't drink enough water. None of us do. None of us drink enough water. None of us do. And it's really not great. Like, we have to start taking better care of our skin. And then we complain that our makeup sucks. And it's like, well, what's your skincare like? And they're like, Dove body wash. And I'm like Zest bar soap. Like, stop it. Like, you have to use skin products for your skin. And that'll really improve your skin's texture. I noticed there's a glow in my skin that I didn't have before. The texture is less, like the pores are smaller. Like, I'm telling you, when you start really taking care of your skin, you will feel much more confident. You will feel so much better, and you'll really love it. But what sucks is that, like, you can't see a change instantly. And like, a lot of people have a hard time keeping with a routine. So it's really hard. People will be like, oh, I tried this one day and it doesn't work. It's so stupid. But it's one of those things that, like, if I had to sell skincare, I would be so sad, because that's not something I can show you right away. Like, you'd have to really trust the process on that, right? Makeup, I can sit here, put it on, and show you the difference. I can show you beginning to end. So that's how, like, I love selling makeup, because I can show you the beginning, middle, and end. But with skincare, you can't show that. So it's really hard to trust the process with that. But if you just focus on, okay, what is your focus with skincare? Buy a product that's great. Usually it's going to be something that's hydrating, something with vitamin C for discoloration, stuff like that. So hydration, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, start there. And then just little by little, like, build up, and you'll start to see a difference in your skin after, I would say, give it at least a month, and you'll start to see it. You'll see. Yes, the Saint makeup, the Saint makeup is a cream, right? And there's no alcohols in it. So when you think about when you use a liquid foundation and you apply it to your skin, right? And you blend it in, it's evaporating, right? The liquid parts evaporate. Everything that's not needed is evaporating. It leaves just the pigment on your skin, right? So what you don't realize is that makeup is actually, it's taking the moisture from your skin and pulling it into the product to keep the product, like, moist, so that it doesn't crack on your skin. Hey, Rachel, it's good to see you, my friend. But when there's no more moisture to pull from your skin, that's when you start getting the cracking and the caking and the creasing and all that. This makeup, this stuff that I'm always talking about, will move with your skin, and there's not going to be any cracking or caking. It doesn't like show the texture and all that stuff. So if you're willing to work with me and say, hey, this is what I want to work on, and you're willing to trust me with the colors, trust that I will take care of you if the color doesn't match or whatever, all of that stuff, I can help you with all that. So if you're willing to work with me one-on-one, I'm willing to work with my customers one-on-one. That's where my passion is. So if you need help with that, I can help you with all that. But hi, Rachel. I'm excited too. I've been traveling so much. I've been doing surveillances out of state. You guys, it's crazy. Ooh, I'm screenshotting that because I want to watch that video. Now, I want to know what you're talking about. I got to know what you're talking about. Okay, so anyways, comment the word match to get a color match for the makeup. I'm going to post more. I have some eyeshadow videos that I've done for you guys to kind of put together some combos, and then I screenshotted one that I want to do. But comment match, and then you'll get in your DM, it'll say, hey, here's my color match form. You just upload your selfie. I personally look at your selfie and decide like what colors you need and all that stuff. That's what I'm here for. I can help you. I'm more gooder. I'm more gooder with eyeshadows than skincare, but I'm pretty good at skincare too. So if you want help with that stuff, just text me. Just be like, hey girl, like this number, like my comment that I pinned that has my phone number, literally text me and be like, hey girl, I was on your Instagram. I want to chat with you about this. And it's me who responds. Like, it's me. It's not a robot. I have not trained a robot to do my job. Like, it's just me, and you get one-on-one. It's just me. Everybody thinks when they text me that it's a robot. They're like, oh, I didn't realize it was a real person. And so, like, some people are like, they just don't text me back. And I'm like, are we okay? Like, are we on a break? And they're like, wait, what? What do you mean? And I'm like, you didn't respond to my text. And they're like, oh, that's really you. And I'm like, yeah, girl, it's me. It's me. Thank you. I do. I try to respond as best I can. Rhonda, I really like the Drunk Elephant products. The Drunk Elephant Protini and the Lala Retro are really good. My skin has just loved it. And I noticed as soon as I started using it, my makeup looked more luminous and my skin just felt softer. So I kept using it and I added a couple more of the products. So now I use like the Bora, barrier repair cream. And then they have like a serum, like a vitamin B and a vitamin C serum, hyaluronic acid from, I think I use like It by Ulta or something. So grab a hyaluronic acid, all that stuff, but literally all the hydration, all those serums and moisturizers, because I don't drink enough water when I should. It's fine. But anyway, so that's what I do. I have a video that shows my whole skincare routine, but I guess I need to update it and do another one, but I can post that for you if you want. But anyway, so comment the word match, get a free color match from me, and then we can chat about like what you need and I can help you and all that stuff. So they're also on, oh yeah, thank you, Rachel. The Drunk Elephant is on sale and it's on my Amazon storefront. So go to my link in, can you say link in bio still? Are we still doing that? Go to the link in my bio, I guess. Go to teamfreedomandbeauty.com and it has my Amazon storefront. You can go there and it'll do the thing. I'll post it on my stories too. I'll post it again on my stories tonight so you guys can check out my skincare stuff that's on sale. I'm in love with the Drunk Elephant. And it's pretty. I like how colorful it is too, but I'm a sucker for packaging too. So what do you do? Anyways, okay, I love you guys. I hope you have a great night and please let me know what I can do to serve you. And I love you so much. Okay, bye.